A few days ago, Anime Rangers posted a really big announcement on their Discord, explaining how they are trying to fix things after they almost killed their game. So when they released their new Overlord themed update one day later, I was more than willing to try it out, even if it took them till 3:40 in the morning. So I grabbed 2 of my friends to see if their new patch new me approach actually changed something. And things definitely changed. A lot of units had lower stats, or even different effects, causing changes to the current meta. However, some units seem to be unaffected. While units like Ubel now only have damage numbers in the low millions, units like Gappy and Cloud still pull up with billions of damage, making them even more broken given that some bosses are a lot weaker now too. But enough of that. I wanted to see the new content, which mostly included a new raid with 4 stages to get most of the new units, and a raid shop with evolution items and other necessities for the rest of the update. My first impression of the update was positive, when I saw that Demiurge had a drop chance of 3%, while Albedo and Sheltier each had a drop chance of 1%. Both all in all a lot better than this frieren portal bullshit I had to deal with 2 updates prior, which, fair enough, has been rebalanced so frieren can now be dropped in less than a week. However, it still took me multiple hours to get 2 Demiurge units despite only needing 35 seconds per run, which then made me go to sleep, letting my clan grind overnight to hopefully get Albedo. The next day I woke up with almost 10 Albedos in my inventory, ready to approach the rest of the challenges, which were as follows. Evolve Demiurge, Sheltier and Albedo, and then make them do damage, get kills and use their abilities. All in all, not the most difficult task. So given that Sheltier was the only one missing, I got hands on the crafting material and went crafting. Simply to see that almost 24 hours after the update release, the crafting was still bugged on public servers, taking the item from me without crafting the unit. But gladly private service exists, so I managed to get her in the end anyway. Then grabbing the items to evolve all units, and 50% of our tasks were already done. Now it was time to do the others. For Sheltier's takedowns, I went to the earliest story stages and let her slaughter all enemies over and over till the quest was done. For Albedo, I needed a big target that can take some hits, so I put her in my grinding team and let her fight Dio until she did all the damage needed. For Demiurge's task, it also seemed like a big target would be the best choice, so I did the same I did with Albedo and let him fight Dio. After doing all of this, it was time to get our last missing unit, the Great Eins Urgon. For that, we had to give in all the things we just received and 1 copy of each of our unevolved units. Admittedly, Eins comes with a lot of effects and I'm sure he will be used for some teams in the future, like this Cloud team for example. As another part of this update, every part of reinforcing your units now feels horribly slow and can take ages depending on your luck. So, is the new update a first step into the right direction? Maybe. It's good trying to change something in the meta even if you make mistakes. And once our units are balanced, not just half of them, I can imagine that team building will be more than just using the newest overpowered unit. Same as the way to acquire those units seemed a lot more doable and way less frustrating than before. So I hope they will work with that in the future. What do you think about Ranger's current situation? Tell me in the comments, and while you're at it, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. That's all. Hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.